so heartless, and you don't care. And I don't even know what I've been fighting for. You got me hoping, and you don't care. And I don't even know what I've been fighting for. Every time I fall in the deep, and I can't fight it, I can't fight it. You wreck my mind, I'm losing my sleep. And you know that it's all that I need, so don't leave me alone. La 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 la, don't leave me alone. La 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 la, don't leave me alone. I know it's reckless, but I don't care. You're dangerously close and I keep going on. You keep me fading, and I don't care. 'Cause I want everything that I've been running from. Every time I fall in the deep, and I can't fight it, I can't fight it. You wreck my mind, I'm losing my sleep. And you know that it's all that I need, so don't leave me alone. La 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 la, don't leave me alone. La 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 la, don't leave me alone. La 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 la, la 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 la, oh, don't leave me alone. La 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 la, la 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 la, don't leave me alone. La 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 la, don't leave me alone. La 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 la, la 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 la, don't leave me alone.
Whoops, my bad. And start with the webcam. Hi.
Oh, it's lagging.
I know the OBS is lagging, but it's not actually like lagging.
Ah, okay.
Readjusting. All right. So, once again, hi guys, welcome back. I am DJ Spidey, accompanied by.
And I'm DJ Xiaojun.
I'm DJ Katsu.
New kid on the block. And we are RadioMMU, your ultimate multimedia tunes. Okay, that's neat. Right. So, so of course you're a new kid. Just came in today. Well, just came in. Well, he did come in last week technically to check out in the background. He was in the background, guys. check out the previous tunes if you want. But he decided to join us for this week, and I would like to ask, were you always like, how long have you been in this club?
I just joined actually.
You just joined? Wait, let me just double check if your mic is getting picked up. Can you talk again?
Just.
Oh, it's very low. Can you readjust that?
Is it on though?
I'm pretty sure it is.
Is it working now? Better. No.
Yeah,
It's better, yeah.
it's just you have to be very close to it. So
Yeah.
How's this?
yeah, that's
Yeah,
better.
I think you should just hold it onto it, yeah. Scuff.
MMU standards.
Can you try giving it a test again?
Hmm?
Can you try giving it a test again?
Test.
Alright, nice. Good job.
And at this point, since he's having his phone call, why don't you try and introduce yourself a bit?
Yeah.
Since you're the new one. So.
My name is Daniel. I'm in FCI under Foundation of IT.
Mhm.
And on free time, sometimes I just watch YouTube, play games, or do like music production in FL Studio.
Oh, you do FL Studio?
Oh yeah,
Oh, wow.
Okay,
actually
very interesting.
just started to learn it actually.
Oh, cool, cool.
I'm
Oh,
trying to focus on like sound designing, like with
Mhm.
synthesizers and all. I
I
think so
see, I
far
see.
it's going well, I guess.
oh, okay. All right. Okay, sorry about that. Right. So let's go back to this. So you've been only in this club for about what? A few days, you said.
Yeah.
So you just joined. Were you here during this club registration club and society registration week?
Yeah, I was
What a
there.
mouthful. Did you join then?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah. Just wanted to double check on that part. So, since you saw the stuff that happened last week and now you're in for your own little session, what do you have like a little like expectation to how this all is gonna go? Do you have like a view, or what do you expect from this little session that we're gonna have right here?
No, I think it's pretty much as expected as I thought it would go actually.
So
That's
far,
neat.
yeah.
I see.
So far.
So far. Just wait until me and Katsu bring out the
A racer joke. The racer jokes that we brought out last time.
racing jokes. Dude.
Racing jokes.
Okay.
Right. So I wanted to ask, right, since you're new, these guys are all, I already asked for their opinion some time ago. How about you? What made you join this club exactly? Like, why did you look at this club and you're like, okay, this club's kind of cool and I want to check it out and I want to join it?
If you even think it's cool.
No, I just thought it would help me like socially trying to interact with people and stuff.
I see.
You know, the usual kind of stuff.
Yeah, sounds like a reasonable.
It sounds cool.
Okay, that's pretty neat. Extrovert, introvert, what?
Depending on situation actually, but mostly I like to spend time alone.
I see.
He's the classic FCI thing.
Classic.
It's an FCI thing.
Yeah,
yes.
I kind of noticed that actually.
The go-to FC.
Go to FCI thing, yes. Exactly.
That's like a nicer way of just saying the FCI default character.
yeah. Default build. Default build.
build. Right.
But say, where are you from actually?
I was born. My home's at Sri Kemangan, Selangor.
Oh, okay, I see.
Was born in Johor Bahru.
Oh,
I see. Is your IC is on your IC like Johor, or is it your current stay?
Current.
Okay, because I know a lot of people, including me, put our ICs as like our birthplace, right? So yeah.
Well, for me it has to be, because if not I don't get my little H at the side of my IC.
Oh, you have a H?
Yeah, only Sabahans have H.
I got a
some
K.
reason. Oh, I mean, at least you have a letter lah.
Yeah, I got a K. No, I thought Sabahans they have like an entire like Sabah straight up.
Well, I mean that is sort of it.
That is technically
the
correct.
H,
that
yeah.
is, But yeah. Do okay, I know Sarawak has to do this. Like if these peninsula dudes were to come to Sarawak, they have to actually fill up a visa kind of thing
No,
to enter. Does Sabah have to do that?
no.
No.
Eh,
So
is it?
peninsula people can just come in.
I think so. I mean, they would ask lah. They would ask you like questions, of course, in immigration. And like Sabahans, they don't ask much. They say, "Oh, where did you come from, KL?" Okay, chop. They They don't really ask much. But yeah, I don't think so. I think Sabah is fine. Because I know for Sarawak, I know lah, because I have a friend who's actually from Sabah, who actually has to fill up like the little form like visa every I think year or something
I
for
think it's year,
Sarawak.
yeah.
For Sarawak, yeah. Even his friends from Semenanjung have like the same thing as well,
Yeah.
which I find funny, but I don't know.
Yeah. Tip for you guys lah. If you guys ever want to visit Sarawak, right? That's what you guys have to do. By the way, you guys have to literally sign the visa and tell them, yes, I'm only here visiting for about 5 days.
Bruh.
what happens if I go in without a visa?
They don't let you in. Like they tell you to fly back to KL.
Okay, I mean, like, what if I sneak in? Am I gonna be like considered as an like
Uh,
an outsider? Like,
Yeah, because you wouldn't be documented technically because it's an immigration process.
Basically, it's like Australian standards lah in that case, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah, Australia, you have to do the same thing. You have to have a visa for specific days. If you don't have the visa, they deport you back.
Oh, I mean like if you were to go to Singapore. I mean, sorry, if you were to go to Australia right now,
Yeah.
Is it?
No, no,
okay.
no, not right now.
Or-
It's always been like that.
No, not like, I don't mean like that. I mean like if I were to go to Australia, I have to do that lah.
Yeah,
basically.
yeah.
Okay, yeah. Oh, I mean, yeah, it's kind of like a different country lah, straight up, to be fair.
But I think Semenanjung has the same thing also, right?
No, we don't have to. Me and you, we don't have to sign. I mean, every time you fly back here.
No, I mean like for international students lah. I mean,
Oh, international students, yes,
then they visa, right?
Yeah, la. But like, of course, that's because they're foreigners. We're not
yeah.
exactly foreigners. They're not exactly foreigners. But
True.
when they come to our state, they have to
They make them
declare-
foreigners.
declare
they make them foreigners.
declare your stay. State your reason. Okay, all right. I always wonder about that because I know Sarawak has it, but I don't know whether Sabah has it.
No.
So yeah,
no.
I do not sneak in.
we would as people from Borneo, we would advise you for not sneaking in. Although you probably could easily, but like with the amount of people in Sabah, like like the party in Sabah, you probably could somehow.
But yeah. Okay, but still, whenever you're available, please do come by and like visit Sarawak. Complete culture shock. If you've never been to Sarawak, if you've never been to Sabah or Sarawak, if you were to fly there right now, whatever expectations you have on Sabah of like what is a Malaysian country, it's completely different.
Yeah, in Sabah,
Okay.
please try to lower your expectations. Please in Sabah, thank you. We don't have big malls; only have like 2 major ones, and that's about it. and one Chinese one, I guess. in
I don't
somewhere.
I don't mean it like that. I mean,
Oh,
I meant like I meant like the difference in culture.
of course,
Yeah, we're
of
coming
course,
here, right?
of course.
Yeah, like for example, like the best example I will have to give is that there's a lot of okay, one thing that Sarawak doesn't have, which I'm very sad about, is that they don't have mamas. Okay,
Oh, really?
mamas don't exist in Sarawak straight up because there's barely any Indians in Sarawak. Period.
Okay, I
Right?
Yeah.
So they don't have it. That's like a natural thing. So they have a lot of kopitiams or a lot of Chinese restaurants, and those Chinese restaurants, majority of them, they always have like a Malay hawker stall, etc. And then what I like to show betul-betul like perpaduan, right, as people would call it, is on the left there is makcik nasi lemak selling whatever she has, and then she's cooking on her side. And then on the right there's a Chinese seller selling babi, boleh je. And then they can like swap ingredients if they can, except for the babi part. But yeah.
Okay.
I mean I think that's pretty common in Sabah as well, isn't it? Like,
I think that's a Borneo thing.
yeah. Like you would have a lot of stalls selling like coconuts, and then there's maybe some random guy at the end selling like babi or something. It's just
Yeah. Okay, I have a question. Well, have you ate that Sabahan food? The one it looks like a jelly. It's not
Oh, ambuyat? You mean ambuyat?
ambuyat.
No,
Never.
no. Surprisingly, no.
It
Never
it
tried.
looks like something that is supposed to just slide into your mouth.
Yeah, I don't know. Again, I never tried it before.
Huh.
Surprisingly.
Because I'm always interested to see it. Yeah. Maybe I'll try it one day when I want to come back to Sarawak and see whether there's anybody selling ampuyat. Probably not, but yeah. Right. Enough about the Borneo stuff. About since we talked about Sabah, talked about Sarawak, a bit of a culture kind of thing. Is there anything like you would like to mention when it comes to Johor or wherever you're from, Sri Kembangan?
Other than Legoland, no.
And the Mitsui outlet is also in Johor, right? Like the big.
Oh yeah,
no?
Mitsui.
Mitsui
GPO.
Yeah, I'm gonna be very honest here. The first thing that comes into my mind when thinking of Johor nowadays, either the Crown Prince of Johor, that annoying guy. Okay, I'm not supposed to say that.
He'll be deported
That very outspoken person in Instagram, and
Malaysian version of what, Elon Musk or something.
and another thing I remember of Johor is just that very famous tragic case about the kids and the car. The kids, the kids that
Oh, the
bicycle lajak.
okay.
The bicycle
Yeah,
lajak at like 3 a.m. And then like people are still what was it?
Supporting the kids.
Halfway, right? They're like they still supporting that the parents. Well, how could the parents know? I'm like, what do you mean? Why do you let your kids go out at 3 a.m. when they're only 8 years old?
Exactly. I mean, there's still arguments on both sides, isn't it? Like, she shouldn't have been driving that fast in at that time of night, and also the kids part where they shouldn't be out at that time of night. So I'm
Maybe
not sure.
DJ Malaysia's, what's your take on it?
Sorry, what?
What's your take on it? Like,
Your
on this
opinion, what's
whole
your opinion,
case,
yeah.
like, about the bicycle lajah. Have you actually heard of the case before?
Oh yeah, the bicycle lajah thing. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what's your opinion about it?
I think both are at fault actually.
Oh, wow. This is new. Why is that?
Both that should be responsible, be aware of what they're doing, stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And drivers should just, every driver should always be aware of their surroundings.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think it depends
But-
on what the circumstances were. Was it like in a dark area or something? Or
I
was
think
it,
it
like
was a
really-
very dark. It was a highway.
Uh,
I remember that,
uh,
and I think the highway didn't have any lights or something like that. It was very dim lah. But have you seen the speed that these kids go on the bicycle lajah? They
Yeah.
go very fast. I don't.
I mean,
I
downhill,
can't. I
yeah.
can't possibly. Personally speaking, I cannot really blame that lady, at all. You know, because if you just see
But-
those videos of how fast these guys go, oh my god.
Well, I mean, apparently they weren't going fast enough. They could have avoided the car if they got fast enough.
Dear Lord.
Should have gone faster, kids.
Can't catch up.
Yeah.
First time on the show. First time on the show. This this is what we're saying.
No, it's alright. I can handle pretty grim stuff.
Nice. At least, so finally, somebody who can handle dark jokes. Thank you.
Yeah, because sometimes I watch gore videos
Oh my
from
God.
Discord.
Back when Live Leak is no longer a thing, right?
I know.
Yeah, back when Live Leak was like very popular, I kind of watched like a lot of those gory stuff. It's kind of whack.
I know.
Every time ISIS pulls out a new execution video, I would watch it.
The new DLC dropped. The new episode dropped. The new ISIS episode dropped.
You know, and then I would always be like so dumbfounded at how much effort they put in their propaganda videos or their execution videos. Have you tried watching any of those videos? Of course, I'm not telling you to watch the execution part. But have you ever tried watching those videos?
Yeah.
They put a lot of production value, dude. Seriously. They put a lot of production value into those videos. I just wish they were doing it for an actual good cause, you know.
How did it, I mean, now they, I wonder if they should have done it on Twitch as well. Maybe they get donations or something from the US. Thanks for the $15. What do you want us to cut off?
No, they have like a sub count. They have like a sub
Sub-count.
count.
If they reach like 200 subscribers, they cut the head off or something. Or how is that? We have sub goals today, and donation goals.
Yo, come on, man.
Please donate to our new RPG loadout. $5.
But okay, so on the topic of that also, have you ever felt like ISIS just fell off the face of the earth? Like they used to be like the most scariest thing on the internet. You always like won't pay attention,
yeah.
and then one day they just they just.
I think honestly they're still there actually.
I mean, I know they're still there, but like it's as if they just gone. You know, no one's talking about them as much anymore.
I mean, because like I saw the map the other day of the influence in Syria. It's like the power influence of ISIS has reduced really a lot, but then it's like divided among other rebel groups as well. So it's just they're not that relevant, I guess.
It's not as relevant as before. I
Yeah.
can tell you that lah. But I know there's a lot of like outsider influence like that. Like you can still read newspaper articles of like, oh, a UK woman goes to ISIS.
Oh
like
yeah.
and I'm like, why? Why, dude? Why? Come on.
What was what was that group again that what is it that took over Afghanistan again?
Taliban.
Okay, what's the difference with them and ISIS? Aren't they like the same thing?
They have
No.
different their beliefs. Exactly. You know
Ah.
how we follow.
Or different Muslim beliefs, you mean?
Yes, we follow Wahhabism. Is it? No. We follow Shafi'i.
Ah,
Right, we
Shafi'i,
follow Shafi'i. If I'm not wrong, Afghanistan follows Salahuddin.
Okay.
Salafism, and ISIS follows very fundamentalist,
Like right wing type shit?
like a very fundamentalist bare bones of the Quran. Like whatever they read, they take it literally, that kind of stuff, rather than like
okay.
opening up for
Ah, yeah, yeah,
interpretation
yeah.
that we kind of do, like that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah. We
what-
follow. Yeah.
I wonder if like people just eventually lost interest in them. I think Like after the events of, you know what I mean, right? Yeah, that one. I think you don't know what I'm talking about. There's only one thing that hits another thing. Do you know what I'm talking about? Or no? Something flying.
Oh,
Okay. Yes, that one.
no, but then that was a long time ago, though.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I mean that's why people are not interested anymore, because that's the major thing they didn't.
But no. Al Qaeda did that. It's a different group.
It's a different group again.
Yeah.
I mean they look all the same.
Al Qaeda. Al Qaeda did that under Osama bin Laden.
Okay.
That's why Osama bin Laden was like public enemy number 1 for USA, because they were trying, because he was the one who claimed
That he did it.
That his group did it.
Okay. So what has ISIS done?
ISIS they just came in 2010s, 2012. They were like the growing influence in like majority of those war-torn Middle East countries like Syria, etc.
Okay.
And the Taliban is like a whole different case. They just
I mean, I don't.
they have so many different groups. You know?
Yeah. I mean, I
Splinter
think
groups.
so far I don't think the Taliban has been the worst of them all. No. I mean
If we consider everything, they're relatively
Passive.
worse.
No?
Relatively less worse, right?
Yeah. I mean they're less passive, I think, right?
They're a tiny bit more passive. Of course, they keep to themselves, right?
Of course.
Right, they keep to themselves. And so far, Afghanistan. Honestly, my personal take on Afghanistan is like, I kind of blame the US for the power vacuum.
Of
but
course.
But yeah,
Who doesn't?
The power vacuum that they left,
We need
But yeah.
oil. For oil, of vengeance of oil.
Why were they even in Afghanistan to begin with? I forgot.
Wasn't it?
I don't think-
Wasn't
I
it
think-
because of the 9/11 thing? Wasn't that the reason why they deployed?
was it?
troops?
Was it?
It was actually because
Right?
like, they were trying to find the what was his name again?
I think they're looking for
Osama.
Osama.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Osama.
and then then eventually it just prolonged that far,
Yeah.
because. I mean, it's kind of like the Vietnam War at this point. Like they were fighting for something, and then eventually
Yeah.
just
I
dragged on
I
too
dislike
long.
the power vacuum that they've done, because I remember properly the timeline is more or less they didn't like the government at the time, so they were literally funding the Mujahideen.
Which is
The Mujahideen was the splinter group, the rebel group in Afghanistan at the time. And they were funding them and training them, and then the Mujahideen got into power force with a coup d'etat, right?
okay.
And then
US said, nah,
the US didn't like that
I
either
claim this.
with how they're doing it, so they decided to just have like
do it themselves.
I think so. I haven't read much about modern history,
Or at least US modern history.
I've been our timeline that we're living in,
The
too many historical too many historical events. Please stop. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, we still
No
have,
more.
I mean, we still have Ukraine at this point.
No,
I mean,
yeah, no
I
more,
mean,
please.
that's what
Stop.
still doesn't have an
Please
ending
stop.
to it.
You get me? Ukraine, COVID,
I mean, COVID is not a war, though.
but it is a historical event, so
Fair.
yeah. COVID, dude, just stop. Okay, I'm having too many historical events in
At
my
least,
lifetime.
at least we don't have to worry about history anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, our future kids might have that problem, but it's not my fault. It's not my problem.
Yeah, can you? Speaking of the kids, can you imagine the future Malaysian, the future Malaysian textbook
Imagine how thick they would be, like
Of,
this
like,
big, like maybe
between
50 pages of only COVID with like 50 pages or something.
between GE14 and GE15? We had like 3 different prime ministers. It's just
And they're looking at what the hell happened here?
they just give up, but they just go, Dad, can you just tell me what happened? Can you just tell me what happened in this
Can you
timeline?
imagine a paper 3 essay. Every paragraph is one prime minister and then another.
Please
What
talk
happened?
about the 3 prime ministers in the span of in the span of 4 years. Please explain the 3 prime ministers. Imagine how much you have to read about that.
Oh,
And then you
Lord,
have to
bro.
include COVID, and then you include Ukraine, and then you include some other stuff as well. And it's not my problem. So
Can't wait to see that as a problem. I would love to see
For
the new.
real.
I would love to see the next updated.
the new
Sejarah textbook.
Sejarah lore.
Yeah, the
coming
new
out
Sejarah lore.
in the next few years. I mean, I wonder if they'll include that even. I think they might include
I think they'll
COVID.
include it in like 5 years. No.
Uh,
no.
I mean,
how often do they switch? I think 3 or years or so, right? 3 years or 4.
I think so. I don't know.
Because if I'm not wrong, by the time I got to Form 5, I showed my brother the same book, and he was like, "Oh, I still had this book when my brother already graduated." like what 3-4 years before me, 5 years before me. I wonder how often they switch. If they by the time I think the next time they switch, they're gonna have it lah.
Maybe
Right.
because I think so far when they switch, I don't think they switch much. I think they just kind
Change
of
the cover.
no. I think they kind of like forward it, if you know what I mean. Like this like maybe this topic's supposed to be for this year, and then they just move it forward. That's what I've seen so far.
I see.
Yeah, like I mean like my little sister lah, more or less. Like, she learned I think more was like algebra or something already at like before Form 1, I think like Form 1, Form 2, somewhere before that she already learned algebra and stuff. So it's kind of like they're just forwarding everything that they have. I mean, depending what subject they have lah. Because for computer science, nothing really changed. The textbook's actually just the same thing. So again, for maths, I think the same change. I mean, they just forwarded lah so far. Don't know about history though, but I think for history, I think the only thing they would include is probably COVID, since that's the more like Malaysian related thing. They would probably add COVID.
Yeah, but I guess they would still talk about the prime ministers because they're supposed to have like the new prime ministers by the time.
Yeah.
Like I entered Form 1 was 2013, 2014. Najib was already in power for how long again? He came in in 2012, right?
I don't know. I
2012?
don't know
I don't
Malaysian
remember.
history.
Somewhere around there.
So all I remember is Rahman. Tunku Abdul Rahman, Tunku. Yeah, that's all I remember. Right, so that's besides the point. We were actually talking about, what were we talking about? Like from the start. Like how far did we just deviate from the original topic here? The
I think
first thing we were talking about was what?
Johor.
Not
I
after
mean,
that. We've already like moved on from that topic. Then we just started talking about something, and then it devolved into ISIS. I forgot what it was.
I don't remember either. I actually don't remember what we were talking
Live
about.
leak and gore videos.
Okay.
But yeah. Let's go all the way back here. Turn it back, right? So live leak and gore videos. I've watched a lot of live leak videos. Did you guys ever checked out live leak?
No, I didn't enjoy it when I was
No. I mean,
Not much.
not much. What did you go through then? What, gore.com?
No, mostly from Discord and stuff. And
Yeah, your friends are just sharing that.
Look at
No,
this video of
I
somebody
find it
killed
myself.
himself.
How do you find it yourself? Do you have servers for that?
no, just go to public Discord server search and you'll find it.
Are you on the dark web or something? That's what you find.
No, it's
How'd
The
you
dark
get it?
Discord.
I don't dark Discord. How do you wait? How is that even? This is the same shock I had when I had to search Fortnite in Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
I remember him asking that.
What happened?
Search Fortnite and it's like
do you mean?
20 pages of like just
Fortnite porn.
Or-
Exactly.
Straight
yes,
up.
yeah.
I'm not even joking.
Uh.
I'm not gonna show the camera. I'm just gonna show
For
it right here.
PG reasons.
I'm not gonna show it to the camera, but I'm just gonna show it.
On the other note of that, right? Let me see if I can see it.
Oh Lord have mercy. What the hell is this? Could show him.
That's what happens when you search Fortnite. You go into accounts in the Instagram. I don't know why.
There's a lot of
These
them
kids
now.
are thirsty, man.
Yeah. On
But
the subject
yeah.
of that thirsty, have you seen the new like the new Valorant post that they posted?
Yeah.
You seen that one,
yeah.
right? Where they made it canon.
Thoughts?
I don't know.
I mean, it's not. It was kind of canon for the longest time because Killjoy, the character, she has an actual TikTok account, and she's already mentioned it multiple times that her girlfriend Raze uses her girlfriend Raze, right?
Oh.
So it's been there,
Okay.
but you have
okay.
to like find it.
Well, I don't think we have to fight anymore.
Now
They
you don't have
showed
to fight it
anyway.
anymore. They just tweet it. Yeah. No. Well, okay. Well, sorry to keep you guys into the loop. Popular game, Valorant. You guys know Valorant. Okay.
I know,
Yeah.
but I don't play it.
Okay, you don't play it.
Good.
The important that's not important. But the important part is, the official Valorant account decided to share a photo where two of the girl characters confirm that they're gay. That's about it. And of course, a lot of people are like, "Oh my god, I cannot play these characters anymore." I'm like, good riddance, I guess. Right? Like, so pressed about the fact that this girl, likes boobs.
I mean, it's kind of like some people are talking about the new Apex character lah, more or less. The new transgender
I don't
Apex
think
character.
it's particularly shoving in your face, though. You know, you get me?
I know it's not, but people just don't like it because it's a transgender. That's all the proof they need. That no, I'm not gonna pay this character. So
I'm like,
know.
dude, it's
I mean, Gibby has been gay for like the longest time though.
yeah, I'm like, what's so different about Gibby, dude? Like Gibraltar was gay, like for
Well, maybe it's because he's still a man, but just the love interest changes, not like the whole thing.
and Mirage is bisexual, isn't he?
I think so.
He makes it very clear that he's bi. So like, why is it such a problem when a new character comes out? It's like, oh, hey, by the way, this guy's trans. Guy or girl?
See, that's why.
But I didn't. Well, I don't know what pronouns the fellow used. So
I would say they them. No, I guess it's transgender. I don't know.
transgender don't use they them. They
Yeah, that's true.
They
change to
use
the
the
other
pronoun
side.
of the
Other side.
other
Yeah.
transform side. Transform.
Transformers.
I mean, trans. Yeah, what else could it be, right? Trans.
The new gender.